thank you for watching another Team Olympus video. Today we're going to do a deck profile on Kozmos. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, show your love, join Team Olympus. I know that there's probably tons and tons of videos on Kozmo decks, but everybody builds their deck different. I think I put some other stuff in there. Probably it may be the same, but I don't know. Every deck is different. Let's go ahead and get into just the deck list right now. So I run 2 Maxi, just for the fact that you can get cards. 1 Straw Man, 1 Farm Girl, 2 Sword Troopers, 3 Tin Cans, 2 Wicked Witch, 1 Dark Lady, 2 Landwalkers. Didn't realize how powerful that card is or how much use for it is until a few days ago. 2 Slip Riders, 1 Forerunner, 1 Eclipser, 3 Destroyers, and 2 Dark Planets. That was for the monsters of the deck. Alright, now on to the spells. 1 Terraforming, 1 Reasoning, 2 E-Tellies, and 3 Cosmo Towns. I'm going to go over some of the cards that I run after it, but I had some good advice from one of my viewers to just get the cards out of the way for a minute and then I'll go back over them. Alright, traps. Solemn, Macrocosmos, Chaos Trap Hole, 3 Cosmo Joes, 2 Stormings, and 3 Call of the Haunts. Now, side deck. I don't really run an extra deck, but I do sides because you don't really need an extra deck with Kozmos. 2 Force Backs. This is used for Monarchs basically when they bring out Idea, activate this trap, and send her back to the hands since they already normal summon because it negates the summon, so she don't get her effect. So they have nothing on the field right now. 2 Intercepts, again, for Kozmo. Monarchs. When they tribute 1, they activate the little domain, show me their card, tribute 1 card, I can activate this over, take their tributed monster. 2 Cause Mornings, just in case. This one works great for the Burning Abyss. When destroyed by a Cosmo monster by battle, they get shuffled back into the deck instead of the graveyard. And 2 Twin Twisters, probably going to put some MSTs in just in case. For when I face people with back row. So, that's it for the decks, for the whole deck. Now I'm going to get into why I run certain things real quick. Get rid of the side deck. Alright. So start with the monsters real quick. I run 2 Dark Planets. The reason being, Dark Planet could bring himself out because he's level 10. So that way I can special summon without having to waste some of my other cards in my hand. If I have 2 of him, that's great. Open, boom, send one to the graveyard or banish one or whatever. Just banish them. Send them to the thing, bring the other one out. 4,000 beater. You guys know why I run Destroyers, Eclipser, Forerunner. I like Forerunner. People have been like trying to toss him out. I really like Forerunner just for the fact that I can get some life points back. And he's at 28, so he's hard to get over. A lot of people run 3 Slip Riders. I don't see a point of running like excess of a lot of stuff since the fact that I got Cosmo Town, Call of the Haunt. I can get these guys back. Straw Man. I can get these guys back from the banish zone anytime I want to. So 2 of them. Now this other card, Landwalker. I didn't realize how good he was until I don't know. I started like playing around with him in GoPro. He protects your monsters. He could also pop Cosmo Town. So let's just say that we have Wicked Witch on the field and Landwalker, and of course we have Cosmo Town of that thing. So they're gonna destroy Landwalker. I'm gonna say no. He could save himself. I'm going to target Kozmo Town, send Kozmo Town to the graveyard, get my search from Kozmo Town, and both my monsters are safe. Of course, Wicked Witch isn't be safe because I'm pay 1,000 and save her, but he saves other cards just in case. He'll save my Dark Lady. He's really an asset, and at 2,400, he's still kind of high up there, but just for the fact that he can save any of my other monsters. Really good card. I run one Dark Lady. Some people run two. I'm having a hard time. I really want to get two, but then I don't want to get two, just for the fact that, just like Slip Rider, I can get her back and keep recycling her. So there's no point of keep like overloading your deck. I can understand that people want to add multiple Dark Ladies, I guess, on the field. I don't see. Most of the time the game's over. By the time you hit her, bring her out, the game's almost over. 2 Wicked Witch, you guys know that. 3 Tin Can, you guys know why. I really like Sword Trooper, because this is what I was talking about recycling to. He could bring my Dark Lady out for when I use Tin Can's effect, and if she goes to the graveyard, I'll find him, bring him out, bring my Dark Lady out, special summon another one from my hand, and you got a good field. If I have Landwalker, that's where Landwalker come in, take him to the Banish Zone, bring out Landwalker, save my Dark Lady all the time. So that's where they come into effect. I really like this card, Sword Troopers. One Farm Girl. I went down to 1 just because she's not that great anymore. Not with a lot of the other cards. She still could bring you a combo, and I'm gonna do another video on the combos soon, because I don't want to make this video too long. But I'm gonna do another video on the combos, and she's kind of in the combo, but you have to have a clear field or a weak monster to attack over, so that way you can activate her effect. So that's why I run 1 of her. 1 Straw Man. I can run 2, but I don't see myself all the time getting into the Straw Man's effect. I may consider going to 2, because I do like his effect. I say I don't use it most of the time because you don't banish a lot of cards versus like the game's over really quick most of the time. But when you do, I have a problem thinking I have Kozmo Town on the field. I'll bring him out. I'll get a Destroyer. I know the effects negate it, but I get a search off the Destroyer if Destroyer's in the graveyard when he goes back to the graveyard. So I get a search. Really like Straw Man. And the 2 Maxis, you guys know why. Alright, let's see if there's anything in my spells that are out of the normal. Not really. 3 Call the Haunt, you guys know that. I do run the 2 Storming Mirror Forces. Only because everything nowadays gets effects in the graveyard. So I don't want that to happen. So when they normal summon, special summon, pendulum summon, you already know that they can't do it again. Most of the time they do it in their first phase. So this returns everything back to the hand, so they have to do it all over again. Most of the time it's a clear field. They can't special summon, normal summon, or pendulum summon again. Well, they can special summon as long as they have it in their hands, but most times they don't. So this stops them from like bringing the field back out again. So I run Stormings. Cosmo Joes, you already know. Chaos Chapo, you already know, so that way it stops the field. I like the Macro Cosmos, just for the fact that this is where Strawman, where I consider running him to 2, for the fact that every card that's sent to the graveyard is removed from play. This hurts so many decks. It does not really hurt Cosmos for the fact that I can bring my cards back out from the Banish Zone. It does hurt me only in the way that every card will be banished versus hitting the graveyard. So if Destroyer like is destroyed, he gets sent to the thing, so he doesn't grab his effect. But it will hurt so many other decks out there. Burning Abyss for 1, Monarchs another one, because they have to have the cards in the graveyard to activate the idea. And Yugioh, it hurts Performer Pals. I really like this card. And then just 1 Solemn. Now, I know to get into decks you have to have like Solemn Strike. I would love to get Solemn Strike. I don't want to pay $50 a card for Solemn Strike. So eventually, when it gets lower, I will add Solemn Strike to this deck to make it a little more powerful. I think Cosmos is going to be around for a while. I don't see it really getting hit. Maybe Tin Can gets limited. Maybe limited or down to 2. Anything else, maybe Dark Destroyer gets hit a little bit. But other than that, they didn't really touch it. Cosmos is a big moneymaker, and it's a top deck, but it's not the top deck. It can still be beat. I get beat plenty of times by like Monarch players, or if I have a bad draw, bad hands, it can still be beat. So I don't see it. It's not like Pepe's, where Pepe's was just running the world, where it couldn't be beat. But this is my deck profile. I'm gonna bring you guys combos pretty soon. Maybe the next few days I'll put the combo video up of everything that you could do with the Cosmos. Alright, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe. Thank you guys.